Also breaking, a woman suffering from life-threatening injuries after another construction site incident in Boston. Several agencies now getting involved in the investigation.
Now, this is the second construction accident in Boston today. A woman has life-threatening injuries after being hit by a piece of metal in Boston. The metal fell from a construction site in the North End this morning. Now, an investigation on that situation is underway right now.
Unbelievable. Both of these incidents pretty close together. OSHA, one of the agencies, now getting involved on this one. 7's Kimberly Bookman joining us live for more details on this breaking news. Kimberly?
Jadian, we want to begin with the victim. We can tell you she's a woman in her 30s. She was rushed away from the scene this morning to a local hospital, and at this hour, she is still suffering with life-threatening injuries.
From Sky 7 HD, you can see an obvious space in the railing around the roof of this North End building. That missing section is on the sidewalk below. Ben Wadsworth says he saw the metal fall on top of a woman.
All of a sudden, the scaffolding pipe just smacks the woman right in the head. And she went down. Her husband was right next to her, and you could hear the guy say, "My wife, my wife."
This is chilling surveillance video of that innocent woman who witnesses say was simply walking her dog alongside her husband on the sidewalk when she was hit.
In the head. We come from the roof. It's the big yellow piece of metal.
It happened on Atlantic Avenue in the North End, an area filled with businesses, restaurants, and apartment homes. People rushed to the victim, who was on the pavement bleeding.
They brought out towels from the gym over here, and they had her wrapped around.
While she was taken to the hospital, investigators took pictures of the scene, put down markers, then bagged the evidence as people nearby looked on.
It's 1,000,000 to 1 something like that would happen to anybody.
Authorities say the building, called Commercial Wharf East, had a roof project going on for at least a week.
We'll be looking to make sure that the appropriate permits were obtained and work was being conducted in a safe manner.
As crime tape surrounds the usually busy block, people passing by say it could just have easily been them.
One moment you're just walking down the street with your husband, and then the next you're in a rough spot.
Back out here live now, you can see the building where this all happened. On the bottom floor are businesses, the top floor are condos. The building is managed by a company called Briggs. We did reach out to them. They say they have no comment because this is all under investigation. We can tell you that OSHA is working with Boston Police, Boston Fire, as well as Inspectional Services and the DA's office on this investigation. Reporting live from the North End, Kimberly Bookman, 7 News.
Such a scary scene on Atlantic Avenue this morning as crews rushed to help that woman. Witnesses shocked by what happened. Boston's mayor promising to get to the bottom of this. Eric Kane is also live in Boston with more on this.
Ryan, a lot of people who live and work in the North End are just shocked by this because it really could have been anyone who was out for a walk along the sidewalk this morning. This is what people woke up to this morning, or this is what people saw when they came into work, if they work here. A large emergency response scene here in the North End. It's a busy road that runs all throughout the neighborhood. Mayor Walsh sending out his condolences in a tweet saying, "My heart goes out to the woman involved in this terrible event this morning in the North End, and I pray she will be okay." There is currently a full investigation underway by city and federal agencies to get to the bottom of what happened. And this is what people in the area are saying about this accident.
It's scary. As Ben said, you know, you're walking down the street, you know, just enjoying your morning or walking your dog, as this woman might have been doing, and then next minute, you know, you potentially have a life-threatening injury. I mean, it's very scary.
It is a freak accident for the victim, but it's not a freak accident when you look at the statistics. They rush through, they're trying to make money, they don't do it safely, and we're all at risk. Everybody should be looking up when they walk down these streets.
Yeah. And a lot of tourists walking through this area are also surprised to see what happened here. Some people say they'll be trying to keep an eye out for what's overhead them, but how do you really prepare for something that's just unexpected? Live in the North End, Eric Kane, 7 News.